Ever stumbled upon a bank with a name that just resonates? Patriot Bank. It sounds solid, trustworthy, almost iconic. But then, a nagging question creeps in: is it real? Like, really, truly real? Or is it just another online mirage, a financial ghost in the machine? That's the question we're diving into today. Because let's face it, in a world saturated with digital transactions and ever-evolving financial landscapes, it's easy to get lost in the noise. We've all seen those ads, those slick websites, those promises of easy banking and secure futures. But how do you separate the genuine from the less genuine? Think about it. We're talking about your hard-earned money. Your savings, your future, your peace of mind. You wouldn't trust just anyone with that, would you? So, when a name like Patriot Bank pops up, it's only natural to be skeptical. To ask the tough questions. Before we jump into the nitty-gritty, let's set the stage. The financial industry is a complex beast. It's a mix of traditional brick-and-mortar institutions, cutting-edge fintech startups, and everything in between. And within that ecosystem, you have a spectrum of legitimacy. Some banks are household names, backed by decades of history and regulatory oversight. Others are newer, more agile, and sometimes a little harder to pin down. The internet has democratized access to financial services, which is fantastic. But it's also created an environment where it's easier for less reputable entities to operate. This is where due diligence becomes crucial. So, when you're evaluating a bank, whether it's Patriot Bank or any other institution, you need to dig deeper than just a fancy logo and a catchy slogan. Now, let's get down to brass tacks. What makes a bank real? It's not just about having a website or a phone number. It's about regulatory compliance, deposit insurance, and a track record of responsible financial practices. First, let's talk about regulation. In the United States, banks are typically regulated at both the state and federal levels. Federal regulators like the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, FDIC, and the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, OCC, play a crucial role in ensuring the safety and soundness of the banking system. The FDIC, in particular, is a cornerstone of consumer protection. It insures deposits up to a certain limit, meaning that if a bank fails, your insured deposits are protected. This provides a crucial safety net for depositors. So, the first question we need to ask about Patriot Bank is it FDIC insured? Checking for FDIC insurance is relatively straightforward. You can visit the FDIC's website and use their BankFind tool to search for insured institutions. This tool provides information about a bank's charter, location, and insurance status. If Patriot Bank is listed on the FDIC's website, that's a significant indicator of legitimacy. However, just being listed isn't the only factor. We also need to look at the bank's history and its regulatory standing. Has it faced any enforcement actions or regulatory scrutiny? Are there any red flags in its past? Another crucial aspect of a real bank is its transparency. How accessible is its information? Does it disclose its financial statements and regulatory filings? A legitimate bank will typically provide detailed information about its operations and financial performance. Now, let's talk about the name itself. Patriot is a powerful word, evoking feelings of loyalty, trust, and national pride. This can be a strategic marketing move, particularly in certain demographics. But it's important to remember that a name alone doesn't guarantee legitimacy. In the digital age, it's also crucial to consider a bank's online presence and security measures. Does it have a secure website? Does it use encryption to protect sensitive data? Does it have a robust cybersecurity infrastructure? We need to understand how Patriot Bank operates online. Is it a traditional bank with a digital presence, or is it primarily a digital-only bank? Digital-only banks, also known as neobanks, have become increasingly popular in recent years. They offer convenient online banking services, often with lower fees and higher interest rates. However, neobanks typically partner with established banks to provide FDIC insurance. So, Even if Patriot Bank is a neobank, it should still be able to demonstrate that its deposits are insured through a partnership with an FDIC-insured institution. Let's also address the common concerns that often arise when evaluating a new or less well-known bank. One of the biggest worries is the risk of fraud or identity theft. In a world where cybercrime is rampant, it's essential to be vigilant. To mitigate these risks, it's crucial to look for signs of security and trustworthiness. Does the bank have a secure login process? Does it offer multi-factor authentication? Does it have a clear privacy policy? Furthermore, it's crucial to consider the bank's customer service. How responsive is it? Does it provide clear and helpful information? Can you easily contact a representative if you have questions or concerns? A real bank will prioritize customer service and security. It will invest in robust cybersecurity measures and provide clear and transparent communication. Now, let's talk about the practical side. If you're considering banking with Patriot Bank or any other institution, you need to do your homework. Start by visiting the bank's website and reviewing its terms and conditions. Look for information about its fees, interest rates, and deposit insurance. Next, check the FDIC's website to verify its insurance status. Read reviews and testimonials from other customers. Look for any red flags or recurring complaints. It's also crucial to understand the bank's business model. How does it generate revenue? What are its investment strategies? A legitimate bank will be transparent about its operations and financial performance. Another way to check is to research the bank's history. If it is a newer bank, research the people behind it. Looking at their professional history and if they have been involved with other financial institutions. It's also important to look at the bank's physical address. If they claim to have a physical location, verify it. Use Google Maps and other online tools to check. While a digital bank can be legitimate, a complete lack of physical presence can be a red flag. When you are researching, look for any news articles, press releases, or regulatory filings related to the bank. This can provide valuable insights into its operations and financial health. Remember, the goal is to gather as much information as possible and make an informed decision. Don't be afraid to ask questions and seek clarification. In conclusion, determining whether Patriot Bank is a real bank requires a thorough investigation. It's not enough to rely on a catchy name or a slick website. You need to dig deeper and evaluate the bank's regulatory standing, deposit insurance, and track record of responsible financial practices. Ultimately, the decision of whether to bank with Patriot Bank or any other institution is a personal one. It's about finding a bank that meets your needs and provides the security and peace of mind you deserve. Do your due diligence, ask the right questions, and make an informed decision. Remember, your financial security is paramount. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.